What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here from rtsmobile.com, bringing you a quick Friday morning video. Happy Friday! Got the Friday shirt. Going on over here. Looking pretty good with the Friday shirt. Ready to rock and roll, baby. Alright, so what are we doing first? We're going to talk about Warhammer and Conquest. The latest patch that just came out 2 days ago. I apologize for the late video. It's been a busy week. But here's my morning Friday video per usual. So we're going to go through this update real quick. I'm going to give you a 5-10 minute quickaroo, and we'll go from there. Okay, we'll just hit the key points. So, key point 1 that we really like, shield delay. Okay, I don't know if you've been familiar with when you pop a shield, it takes like 10 seconds to pop. Hopefully it's better now. They're saying they've improved how quickly activating a shield is and how that happens. Okay, next. We've got adding back in the Empire City Domination event, which is one of my favorite events. Hopefully they've modified it so it's fantastic. But if you haven't seen the event yet, it's an upcoming. It starts starting today in 20 hours. Empire City Domination, and this is for your alliance. You're going to go ahead and hold these cities, and as you hold them, you're going to gain points for holding them. Okay, and as you gain points for holding them, you're going to gain good rewards, which are these Icon of Sigmar, which are really, really good items. So ideally you want to be rank 1, 25 icons there, and then get another 15, 25, 30. So a total of 55 icons if you do well in this. So definitely pay attention to that, because those gear released a long time ago, but those gears are amazing. So the chosen gear. Alright, next item. New quests, right? We don't care about that for this video. Combat changes, let's talk about for a second. So now units will be, they will calculate their damage and which, who's attacking what. They're going to be calculated based on the attack stat and the damage stat combined. So you're going to have damage times attack, right? That's going to give you your DPS, and based on your highest DPS, your damage times your attack, you're going to either have a ranged or melee unit. So that eliminates the problem previously where Chaos Warriors and Chaos Chosen would often become ranged units if you use the Mounted Exalted Hero. If you weren't careful, it's really easy to turn your warriors into range, but now that has been fixed. Okay, soul trading. This is cool. We've been asking for this for a while, and actually Neo-Ticus from Throg 4 first suggested this to the devs a few months ago, so it's nice to see it come in. Thank you, Neo-Ticus. Shout out to you. He actually had me specifically for translation issues, just had me post it in the dev chat, but it is his idea. Okay, new event, Warherd Raiders. It has some cool armor. I am going to talk about that for a second. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but the devs have done something really cool with the new armor for this event. They've experimented with debuffs, which is, I really like the direction. So now instead of just a straight, here's your plus stat, here's your plus stat, now it's like, here's your 4 plus stats, but if you want them, you got to take a hit. So let's look at blue level. Little bit underwhelming on the bonuses, I'm not going to lie. 5% bonus is kind of poo-poo, devs. So my first opinion is I like the idea of having this negative 22% morale, but I don't understand why your bonuses are only 5% each. I think a green or purple, blue or purple is kind of where all the players are going to sit at. I'd say at blue they should all be at 10%, purple should be like 15%, right? Instead of 8%, and then gold should probably be 20% instead of 12%. So you can do a little bit of increase there. I think it's underwhelming, but it is cool. And then, of course, the chest and the weapon, they give fortress bonuses. Again, a maximum of 12% bonus attack and damage in your fortress. And then the weapon gives you melee, the chest gives you range. So, again, maximum of 12%. I don't understand why it's only 12%. I hope the devs increase that to 20% or so. I think 12 is a little bit. I'd rather use my other armor. But I do like the direction of having the debuff of negative morale for using that stuff. That's kind of cool. So more of that, please. More of that kind of interesting stuff where you really have to evaluate. Next, All right, let's get on to it. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit all this stuff. The new Warlords rare. It's interesting. It's cool. Great. I don't want to talk about it right now. Challenges. I don't want to talk about it right now. There's some updated challenges and some additional challenges. Okay, power gain from training units will now display on the training panel. That's cool. You can see that when you train units. Warlord improvements. Warlord improvements. We've improved the stats on a number of less popular warlords. I don't really care too much about that, but I am going to get down to the war band portion of the warlord, which is war bands now give 40% wounded. So it's like a solo hit where if you attack with a warband, 30% of your dead troops will become wounded in your sawbones. Additionally, you can now add, so this is point 2, you can now add a warlord to the warband, which is going to increase your warband's effectiveness by 30-40%. I mean, a good warlord maxed out, can really help. So that's huge. So now you've got 2 huge incentives to use warbands. And then the last thing that they've added is warband drummers and recall, which are like 3,000 warpstones or more for a quick speed up. I think it's it's kind of a spender. I kind of liked how warbands couldn't be sped up before. I'm actually not happy with the fact that they added warband speed ups, and they made it so expensive. They literally are making it. Unfortunately, the devs literally are making it so that warbands are going to become a spender focused mechanic. It was nice having it without speed ups before, so please think about that. Warlord improvements, I don't care. They increase the damage by a little bit and the armor. They still do no damage. The one cool thing is that they added an additional third stat to a second stat to the core units and a third stat to the green and blue units. So that's nice. Let's go to the unit bonuses. Yay! We love this. Unit balance improvements. These are more unit balance improvements. I don't know if you saw, but a while back, RTS Mobile submitted an Excel sheet that had a whole bunch of suggestions and balancing in it. And it looks like the devs have taken that feedback and are slowly making the changes. 5 or 6 units per patch, which is really great. What's really nice is these bring some of the Tier 4 units to par. So the last patch brought Tier 3 units up to speed and really made them strong. This patch has some Tier 3 units in it still, but it also jumps into Tier 4 to really bring balance to the Tier 4 arsenal. So pink horrors were always a horrible unit. They're actually not bad now. 590 damage with 47 range attack. They're kind of one of the stronger units. Until you get higher up. Hell cannons, of course, got their damage boosted and their attack and armor. We like that. Daemonettes got their damage boosted and everything. Their attack. Really, a lot of these units are now strong units that you can use. They are taking these filler units, as we call them, and they're making them useful, which is great. And now the Tier 4 bonuses. The Screamers. Huge bonuses, huge buffs here. I love it. Huge damage increase, like 25% damage increase there. They needed it. They're terrible before. Plague drones. I really like how the armor and the morale have been increased. The damage and attack, great. But really the plague drones have huge HP, so the higher morale and armor makes them actually more useful. The fiends, also nice. I like that. Okay? So that's it. There's new content coming up all the time. I didn't want to make this video too long. Thanks for watching. Happy Friday. And go out there and have some fun. Oh, and by the way, if I didn't mention it before, they've actually, if you're interested in buying packs, they have actually increased the amount of speed ups in the packs, in the amount of everything except for warpstones. So the Conquer of Time pack used to have 12 one-day speed ups. I think only 3 3-day speed ups, 22 15-hour speed ups, and 26 8-hour speed ups. So overall, you're looking at 5 or 6 days added speed ups. They've also added additional resources. They've also added additional 8 million resources to this deal, and they've added 10 fortress teleports. So the packs all got improved across the board. Check them out. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a spreadsheet on rtsmobile.com where you can see the previous strength of the packs. Now you can see the current packs as they are now. Warpstone Stone Bundle got better. I mean, all the packs got better. So check them out if you do like to buy packs. They are much better now. Whatever, I don't know, that would be 10% better than what they used to be. So, all right, thanks for watching. Randy out, baby. Have a good weekend and stay safe with COVID-19. Peace.